she got a lot of favoritism. So some of us, we don't recognize the win that you guys are busy celebrating. It's not a win. It's not. She doesn't have anything to celebrate. And she ran away from the law. In South Africa, we still needed her to be investigated.
Are you serious?
To find out what...
No, let her finish now. Let her
can
finish,
you please
bro.
be quiet? I'm talking. So we still needed her to
No,
be
command me, please.
investigated.
Okay,
and
let her talk. Let her talk.
Let her talk. Let her talk, please.
For us to find out what happened with the ID and get to the bottom of it. But what happened? The Nigerian government took her and gave her a passport, a diplomatic passport, her and her mother, so that they can run away from the law. So us, we must celebrate a convict, someone who ran away from the law. It's not possible. And right now, Nigerians are busy insulting us that we celebrating Muzungu. Who are we supposed to celebrate? Because she's the one who won legitimately. This Denmark lady didn't get any favoritism from anywhere. She won legitimately, 100%. And even if the lady was the person who was supposed to get the runner-up was that lady, a Zimbabwean lady. There are people who were more entitled, better suited to win than Chidimma. Chidimma didn't get there legitimately because in Nigeria she got favoritism among other ladies who were there 2 months. They were busy grinding, but those ladies, they were overlooked just because the Nigerian government just wanted to spite South Africa. So now, us, we are expected to celebrate Chidimma just because she won. I personally, I don't recognize her win. Her win was not legit. So my favorite is the Victoria, Miss Denmark. She's the one who won legitimately, and we recognize her as a winner. Chidimma didn't win. She was just put there. And even Mexico, for sure, they just gave her that runner-up to save face because she didn't win. They just wanted to save face because they are the ones who invited her there. So, guys, please stop being so condescending to us. And with regards to Mia, it's so sad. But at the same time, I don't blame you guys because you guys, you don't have... health resources. You don't understand what it means to be deaf as a human being, despite of the race of Mia. For her to be deaf, she needed the environment to be taken care of, the environment to be made conducive for her to perform outstandingly. But because Mexico was already biased, they didn't focus on making the environment best suited for Mia. They just let things to be right on whatever way it is. So right now, honestly, I don't understand why you guys, you want us to recognize that win. It's not a win. And even Mia is a better winner than Chidimma because she got that win legitimately. She didn't commit any fraud. She didn't do anything. Mia was not only representing only herself. She was representing the whole South Africa. She was representing her community that is living with special needs. But you guys, you won't understand that because your country doesn't serve such people. People who are living with special needs are not taken care in your country. They are not recognized. So you won't understand that. Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. Mia, to start with, in Mexico, nobody knows who's who. And then, not Mia, I mean, Chidimma, she just entered the competition. The judges are not Nigerians. The judges could be anyone else. So how is that then biased? If you said, yes,
Chidimma was invited by the Mexico CEO. Mrs. Universe, she was personally invited. And what they quoted there is because they quoted what happened in South Africa.
Also,
the
that is why you
CEO
say
of-
that the win is like pity, they pity her. That's why she
Yes,
won.
it's out of pity. It's not legit. The CEO didn't invite those ladies, those 15 plus ladies in Nigeria. They just took someone who didn't even participate for the 2 months. They personally invited her.
Okay, for me,
So,
that one I don't
see,
know. What I was
I
going
have
to
one
say.
question.
Hold on, that Delta. Force.
That
What I
one
was
you've been
going to
talking.
say.
Can you please wait? Give other
Yeah,
people
what
a
I was
chance.
going to say. For me, I think the panel of judges, they are coming from everywhere. If that's what happened, then it's another issue because they're coming from everywhere. Nobody knows the
But
girls,
look at
so
it
they
like
just
this.
judge.
Look at it like this. If you can be biased enough to invite someone personally who didn't start with the other group, what do you expect to happen? She didn't start on the grassroots with the other ladies. Bamukhe phezulu. So if you are able to overlook those kind of things, that means you can overlook the later stages also.
Anyway, we should look at it this way. Chidimma has won. She is gone now. She needs to leave South Africa. They are not coming back. She's staying in Nigeria, and it's for them now. And we don't care what
God,
happens.
yes.
to
In my
them.
books, it's not a win. It's just a pity win.
Yeah, I get.
Can I ask one question, please?
Okay, you can ask.
She leave. Yeah. So my question is, you are saying that Chidimma was pitied, she was favored because of whatever is going on. Is that not the same thing that happened to Mia Laru? Was she not pitied? Was she not favored because of her condition?
No,
How
let
did
me
she
tell
win
you
that
it.
as a celebrity?
that.
That's my question.
Which people were
Let me ask you about
disadvantaged because of Mia?
No,
Which
Fundo, can I
people?
tell him about this thing, what we do in South Africa? There is this thing called inclusion. Inclusion, it happens when you include everybody. Obviously, people who are developed in their system, people who understand that there is inclusion. Mia is part of that inclusion. Yes, she's beautiful, she's got a body, and she did not win because they pity her. It's inclusion. So in Nigeria, there is no inclusion. If you are disabled, you have handicap issues, your life, it does not exist. You might as well be dead. And
Yes.
they don't even
so
give
you are
them
saying-
any support
They don't
whatsoever.
recognize them at all.
Okay, so you are saying that
There is
Mia won
inclusion.
because of
She
inclusion.
won because
now,
she won.
My second question is, the second runner-up, I think she was a black South African. So did she lose because of inclusion? Let me rephrase the question. Is it because of inclusion that Mia won and then the black South
For you
African?
Mia
to be
won
able
because
to
she
win.
deserved to win, but she highlighted also her disability. That is how she won, because she deserves to
Okay.
win. You do
Okay,
not
so the
understand
disability was
inclusion
not
in
a factor
Nigeria. You
that
do not,
affected
when
her
people
winning.
are
No,
deaf, they have
I'm trying to
handicaps,
understand it
they are
from you.
disabled, they are the same like
My
deaf
goddess,
people. That's
it's
how
in
you treat
Pendu, the
them.
goddess. It's in Pendu.
I'm learning from you,
You
guys.
know what?
Truly, we
With
don't have
regards
it.
to
Truly,
this
we
thing-
don't have it, But I'm learning from you
Listen,
people. Truly,
with
we don't.
regards to
Hold on
Miss
now.
Mia,
Hold on
with
now.
regards to Miss
Hold
Mia,
on first.
She didn't
Hold
win.
on
I'm
first
responding
now.
to your question. I'm responding to your question. She didn't win just because she has a disability. When they were asking her questions, that's when she answered and said her disability was what motivated her to enter, just because she recognized that there are some people who are not included in the community. She wanted to motivate young girls and other people who are deaf. So that on its own, it shows like the personality and the traits that Miss SA is looking for. Miss SA is looking for people who serve other people who will motivate other people, which it's what Miss Mia was doing. So you guys, you honestly won't understand, because you
I
don't
agree
have
with
those
you.
things in Nigeria. You don't
No.
care about people who have disabilities
Hold on now.
whatsoever.
Let us be speaking turn by turn. Hold on now. Hold on. Slow down, slow down. So you are saying that Mia's disability was not the reason why she won. Then where is the inclusion?
No,
But
it was
did not favor her to win. Then where is the inclusion that you guys are talking about? So where is the inclusion? That's what I want to know now. Yes, I agree. So where is the inclusion that you are talking about?
I just explained it.
Let me tell you this. Mia qualified because of she qualified for the competition. She's beautiful. She's got everything that qualifies for the competition. But we will not forget that she's also deaf. So they did not say, oh, she won because she's deaf. She's also deaf. It happened that she won and she's deaf. That is what we are saying. For you would think that they pity her because she's deaf. No, because you do not understand that there are people who are like this, that they have to part of the community. In Nigeria, if you have these disabilities, or you might as well be a death. It's a death sentence for you. They will hide you. Your family will even hide you to the community. You will not exist. That is your culture. And our culture is different. We support you. We are telling you that you will be part of us. If Mia maybe was not like that, or there are certain things that did not make her to qualify, she would not have qualified. It's as simple as that. She qualified,
I believe
she is dead.
Let me just round up.
You don't
let me just round up on this issue.
People, if they have that disability, you might as well bury them alive.
Let me round up on this Mia issue.
Yes.
So look at my point. My point is that
it's either you're correct or the whole world is wrong, or they have a thing against people that don't recognize this as bullying. Okay, so you have a girl born in South Africa, to a Nigerian father, a Mozambican, half Mozambican, half South African mother, because then the child is eligible to be for the South African citizenship. So it's just like there will be a lot of people. And this also would raise awareness to for those that have that eligibility. It's just I'll give you a good example. A friend of mine, moved to the UK. His dad was British when he was alive, but he wasn't privy to the knowledge that he was eligible for the British citizenship. So he shouldn't have even come into this country, my country, with a visa. If only he had that information, then he would have come into the UK as a British citizen. So it wasn't until after 5 years, him spending thousands of pounds to renew his papers and all of that. I gave him that information, and all he had to do was look for his dad's, get his dad's certificate from his stepmom, which she actually did. Funny enough, she doesn't live too far away from me. So eligible means he has the right to, but he just has to legalize it, which just means put in an application, and he gets that automatically.
Are you aware that there is no record of her being born here in South Africa?
Non-ministerial arm of the government, which is your Home Affairs Office, did say she should come, answer to a case. But in law, we also do have what we call mitigating circumstances. In law, we also do have what we call notice, and all of those they have to. It's compulsory for fairness, for justice to be carried out. So again, let's be more particular with the words that we do use. She did not flee from the country. She was invited. If she wasn't invited, I'm pretty sure she would have stayed in South Africa. She did not run away from South Africa. She is not a fugitive from South Africa, because no one has declared her a fugitive. You have to declare someone a fugitive, meaning they're running away from a crime. And for it to be a crime, allegedly committed by her, she has to have been charged at some point. So as we stand
Okay,
today,
can I ask you why,
has not been charged.
even if she was invited, right? Even though she was invited, why did she not take accountability and continue with the ongoing legal process here in South Africa? Why did she go to Nigeria and then say that we are bullying her? Why did she not take accountability? Why did she run away?
It's very simple. An invitation is, in every sense of the word, an invitation. It's not a summon. You could actually request something from me. I have the right to either accept or decline. Now, she has not accepted, neither has she declined, as far as we all know. She wasn't issued that summons. She wasn't asked or issued that invitation while she was in South Africa. She came to Nigeria, she met her family, she met the Nigerian people, she took up the invitation, she was competing in a national competition, and also represented, and also on the world stage she was busy at work. So no law of any country would actually, take that into would not take that into consideration if fairness is the platform that they do stand on, or the foundation that they do stand on. She has not refused to come to South Africa. She has a whole life over there, more than she has in Nigeria. I'm sure she has her friends there. She has her nana over there. She has, everything going on over there. So she will, I'm pretty sure that she will be coming back to South Africa, because her whole life is still there, and the people that do love her are still there. So now that the competition is over, then we need to allow her, because we're not walking in her shoes, and we will do well to be respectful to other people as much as we want people to respect us as well, because it is reciprocal.
Okay, thank you very much for your opinion, Chief. Is there anything else that you'd like to say?
If there's anything I'd like to say, let's take this opportunity, number one, to since we're talking, the topic of differently abled people have come up, to maybe sort of like visit the nearest organization or group that does help people with disabilities, differently abled, different abilities, to particularly maybe like send some donations to them, so that they can better support the people with different abilities. Let's also be more mindful of our fellow human beings, our brothers, our sisters, our fellow countrymen, our fellow continent people, and also our fellow citizens of the world, to take care of those going through mental issues due to bullying in this case. And also let's be more mindful and also look after our brothers and sisters in the Congo, particularly, because they are going through it, because those people need our help. We are meant to be our brothers' keepers, not our brothers' keepers based on whether we like them or not, whether it's based on us being from the same country or not. It does not matter. A good example will